Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Moonlighter. Pinstar plays Moonlighter. So what is Moonlighter? Well, for those of you who might have seen an earlier series on my channel called Recettear, an item shop tale, it is one of those genre mixers, a blend of adventuring dungeon diving with some economic sims, some business acumen. Basically, you dive into dungeons, get items, and then sell those items for a profit, upgrade your gear, so you can go deeper into the dungeons and rinse and repeat. It's a cute little formula, and it's a cute game, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So figured, you know what? Let's let you guys take a look. Now this is right after I did the initial tutorial. I've played through this before, but right after the initial tutorial, but this is the first time we're actually going into a dungeon for realsies. The first time we were in there was for the tutorial, and that was kind of on rails, so here's the first experience. So we have no upgraded equipment. We've got a sword and a shield and a broom to our name, and I think a few healing potions, but that's about it. Yeah, so we got our little short range slash plus the shield, and then we can swap to a broom, which I guess is the spear type weapon. Yeah, I'm not really too fond of the spear, or well, at least the broom anyway. Now, in Binding of Isaac style, these dungeons are procedurally generated, but our goal here is to defeat monsters and get loot. Sometimes loot from the monsters themselves, and sometimes loot from treasure chests that we find around here. Not all loot is created either. Right? This guy I am going to want to switch here, because this guy... Back. See, certain items, this guy hits really hard if you get too close to him. So having a weapon like the spear to keep him at bay and pick away at him is a better thing. So there are 5 different weapon types in the game. They each have their own strengths and weaknesses, and I like that. It's like they are meaningful changes to each other. The weapon that I personally like. Oh no, you fool! Ow, nope, ow. Yeah, alright, no charge attacks. We just stick to pinking. The weapon I personally like is the large sword. So we are going to be on the lookout for either materials or just the weapon itself. Alright, we took a little damage there, but I think we'll be okay. Oh boy. Get away, you little slimes. Hopefully there's a springs around here. Oop, hi there. Person hopefully far better than luck myself. Took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though, I'd say he'd fared better than he. Caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. Dropped a couple of items, then he fled. One of which is this map diagram. Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy. Said old Crazy Pete done lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see that door open. Whoever found me, apologize for the smell. Yeah, you're a skeleton by now. Probably smell's gone. The diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the 5th door. These dungeons are not what they seem. Alright. Big boss gonna kill me. I suppose let them all out. Now to have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. There's this diagram. So yeah, 4 dungeons, 4 keys. You don't have to do it all in one go. Whoa! That is a lot of stuff. So yeah, we got the pendant here. And you can use the pendant to... Oops. You can use the pendant to transport yourself back. But we've got a little bit more room in our pack. So we can... Actually, no, we can't be greedy because the door is locked. So we have to use the pendant. So yeah, if you die, you only get to keep the top row of items on your item list there. But since we made it out with the pendant, we get to keep everything in our bag, and therefore stock our shop with it all. So money, money, money. Granted, these are kind of lower level garden variety items, so we're not going to be making the big bucks. Also, it cost us 200 gold to use that pendant, so you do have to spend some money to make some money here. About time, boy. Boy! You don't look like the god of war to me. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where'd you get this? You found old Pete. Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will! Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that might interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Be nice to see some new life in Renuka. Nice indeed. So yeah, you can get some other shopkeepers that will enable you to, well, spend your money on more effective stuff. Namely the blacksmith, well, at least to start with, the blacksmith and the potion maker, who's also an enchanter. But they require 500 apiece. We've only got 100 to our name, so let's get to our shop here. And let's actually start selling our stuff here. Now, part of the game here is figuring out what the cost is for everything. I can tell you, I happen to know some of the prices for these earlier items just from my earlier playthrough. Like these things I know are $250 each. So a stack of them is going to give us a boku bucks. All that cloth there. The broken sword, actually I'm going to hold on to those because I think I might need those for crafting, for a reagent at some point. We know is 100. The tutorial taught us that was exactly 100. These glasses are 100. These golem cores are also 100 each. And that's all we can do for now. And now as people buy stuff, we can restock stuff onto here. But I think this should do well for us. So let's open up our shop. So now we got a little day timer here. Now at first it's a little slow, you know, you get a little trickle of people in here. If you price it right, you get some happy faces like that. If you price it too low, then they'll have this like, oh man, I'm ripping the crap out of this shopkeeper face, which you obviously don't want to see. I think these vines are like, these things are not worth very much. I think they're worth 2 apiece. I want to hold on to the iron. Teeth stone are, I think, 5 apiece, if I remember correctly. And then that pot is 100. Again, you just want to keep the shelves nice and full so that people have a chance of getting what they want. So I guess certain people have certain items in mind, and if they see them, they'll beeline to them. Like that old lady right there doesn't really see what she wants. That's why she's just kind of farting around. Yeah, she might settle for something, but she's wasting her time. Alright, well, we got more stuff coming in here. I know these steel rods are, you can do them for 30 apiece, so that's an appreciable stack right there. I think sticks are good for 5 each. Again, as you go through the game, or as you start getting new items that you're not familiar with, you're going to need to experiment. Yeah, these things are 2 each. So you're not going to know the prices right off the bat. A little experimentation. Now, if you price it too high, and somebody says no, there's no harm in it. Like, you don't get penalized other than a customer just, deciding not to buy it. Boy, you guys are picking me clean here. I'm not going to have many items to upgrade here. I'm going to save some of these. And I can always go back. Oh, what the hey? Why not? Well, I know we need the whetstones. We'll do another full stack of you. We'll do partial stacks of these vines and the teeth stones. Yeah, just to keep them on going here. Just to keep the customers happy and flowing. We're getting tons of cash. well, tons of cash by the early game standards. The amount of the scale of money kind of ramps up as you go along here. So these early dungeons have kind of lower end tier money, or lower tier tier items that don't cost as much, but the stuff that you're buying and upgrading doesn't cost as much. But then as you get higher up, well, so on and so forth. Yeesh. You guys are picking me clean. Completely clean. Alright, fine, we'll sell these. Or, well, offer them anyway. Whetstones, I think, are supposed to be 10. Well, might as well sell all this junk, because I can always get more. The jellies, I also think, are 10. Could be mistaken about that one. Oh yeah, and we have this extra potion. Since I accidentally used one, I can stack it back on there. So, there, I have literally nothing in my inventory left over to sell to you people. Alright, it's almost the end of the day. You can sort of see it getting darker and darker out. And then once nighttime comes up, people will skedaddle. We'll get a sort of a recap. Yep, there it goes. Of what we did. We sold 19 items. Nice. Made 2,896 gold. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. I'm going to take some of these back. Alright, now we are richer, and now we can start spending cash to get some of these people in here. Yes, we want the smith to come here. Because he's going to be the one that helps us upgrade our equipment. We also might as well unlock the potion person. That's another 500 well spent, because they can also do enchanting. But my first order of business is going to be visiting Mr. Smith. I don't know if I have enough reagents, but Will... you must be Will. No, the one requested my forge. Yes, I am. I am Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. To weapons or armory sig, Vulcan's Forge is the place. So here you can buy different types of weapons. You can get upgrades to your sword and shields. We already have the baseline of this. Or you can get new stuff. Oh, like, for example, this thing. Oops. This is what we actually want, the big sword here. I shouldn't have sold those. But being that now that we know what we need to craft this thing, we hit the X button, add it to our wish list. Now those items will get marked in our inventory as important, as in don't sell these things. The other weapon that I like to use is the training bow. So I'm going to go ahead and mark you as such. And then for our armor, let's see here. Yeah, we want the iron helmet. So we'll make that wish listed. I like the steel chest plate because it gives you the most bang for your buck. It slows you down a little bit, but it gives you a ton of hit points in exchange. So I think it's worth the effort. And then to get back some of that speed, the fabric boots. Not as much armor, but it doesn't offer much armor as a base anyway. Like even the steel version of those is only 25. So I'll take the speed boost from these guys. So wish list for you. Excellent. So now we know what kind of things we're keeping an eye out for. Now one little tip here is let's go back to our inventory here. And yeah, actually, you know what? We don't actually need the whetstones. I thought we needed the whetstones. We don't need the whetstones. We don't need this jelly either. The jelly is used in crafting new potions, but we've got a stack of 5 potions anyway, so we don't need to replenish those just yet. So I will just stick these on here. Again, I think these are supposed to be 10 apiece. I could be wrong. Let's go with 20, and if somebody yells at me for that, then these guys are 10 apiece. Not, you can't open the shop again since it's nighttime. It is. It would be pointless to open the shop again. We got to go and get us some goodies. Yeah, we need some goodies. But hopefully we'll get some reagents and stuff that we can actually use for crafting so that we can actually spend our money and upgrade our equipment. But once more, into the breach. Whee! And every time you come in, brand new dungeon. Curious. Okay. You can do this little dodge roll thing here. Alright. Some little water thingy. I don't remember if that... Oh, good. Broken sword. I think I need 5 of those to make my big one. Oh, hi. Interesting room. I almost wonder if the spear would work here a little bit better. Eh, that one did fine. Ooh. You are a rich one. Yeah, it's kind of random what the monsters will spit out. Alright, well, healing spring. Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Alright, that different colored guy is usually a little harder. Alright, these chests are locked until you kill all the enemies in the room, so you can't just loot and run. The other interesting thing about these chests is that the items all have what are sort of considered curses. Like this thing destroys one item in the direction shown upon returning to town. So this one has to be put in a part in your inventory that where it won't cause problems. That being said, we can actually remove that with one of the other items here because it destroys one curse. There. Now that's not going to destroy anything. And then these things are going to destroy something, so these need to go on the bottom. But yeah, we're getting all kinds of required reagents here. The rest of the stuff will be for the shop. Oh, hi. Yeah, get away. Shoot, shoot. Ooh. All right, thank you. And again, as you go deeper in a particular dungeon, the stuff becomes more and more valuable. Alright, let's go Pokemon here. Yeah. Back, back, back! Yeah, it would have been faster with the sword and board. Aha! Fabric, need that. These need to be stored on the side of the thing here. These need to be on the top or bottom, and then that one's not isn't fussy. Get away, get away. Shoot! I hate the big blobs. Ow. Oh, well, handy that. Thank you for letting me stack the cursed items. Let's quaff a potion. Aha! There's the next floor of the dungeon. Now the enemies get harder, and but the treasure becomes more valuable. Oh, I have to read something. This is one of the strange devices that creatures dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually, almost quite literally rich. Every item you place in this device gold of some perceived value pops out. It's great to need if you need to use your pendant in a pitch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just going to call it the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder, though, where do the treasures drop inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? So yeah, this magic mirror basically lets you liquidate some of your treasures into gold immediately without having to go through the whole shop thing. The problem is, the upside is you don't have to bring it back because you have limited pack space. The downside is you get a really lousy deal from it. So it's more of a garbage disposal as such, as opposed to, you know, using it to skip the whole shop mechanic. It marks the first steps into these mysterious dungeons. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You guys can get the story later. Okay, enough, enough! I want some I'm here for treasure, not story. Ugh, these guys are gonna be... Hey, let it go! Whoa! Back, back, back. Those guys just seem content to play with the items. Hey, as long as you're taking your sweet time, I can just kill you later. Okay. It's a nice little distraction for them. And we get a chest to boot. Alright, a mystery item, 4 items. If I do this and then decurse it, it will turn it into a vanilla bar of steel, which will then allow it to be stacked with that one, so I don't have to sacrifice inventory. Wonderful efficiency. Part of this is like, it's almost like a mini puzzle game here, because as you go deeper and you get bigger chests, yeah, these chests become convoluted with, you know, the stuff and the rules of what you can put where, or what's gonna happen when you go back to town. Oh, hi. Okay. Ow. That's what I'm talking about. Getting more stuff that can stack. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, I need these. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna decurse you so you can stack. We'll put you at the bottom so you don't actually destroy anything. Yeah, both of these guys are cursed, so even if I decurse one of them, the other one's not going to stack. Could decurse... could decurse the mystery item, possibly turn it into something that would stack. Oh, well, handy that. My gamble paid off. Excellent. I think I'm about ready to head home here, because I'm pretty good with what I got. These little jellies are not worth very much, so I'm just going to liquidate them. And let's skedaddle. Whee! Gives you a little recap of everything you got, how many chests. We hit the chests hard. All the curses then resolve themselves because they turn into normal items. Boop. Okay, let's go see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's 4. Well, we've got enough stuff for it, but it's 4,000. That's only 1,000, but we don't have enough stuff for you. What about the bow? Not enough stuff for you. All right, not quite there yet, but I'll take what I can get. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put away our star stuff and see how much stuff we actually have left. Whoops! Yeah, we don't have enough to run a whole day here. There's only a few bits of non-starred stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have a day where I don't run the shop. I'm actually going to, contrary to the game's name of Moonlighter, I'm going to go dungeon crawling during the day. It'll actually be 2 pairs of dungeon crawlings. Well, actually, no. I should get some cash. We can liquidate. Alright, these empowering crystals, even though they're not starred, I want to hold on to because they are good for enchantments. Although you can always get more of them. They're not that terribly rare. Oops, no. There, that's the button I wanted. You don't have to move everything wholesale every time. Yeah, we really don't have very much to sell. Because everything else in here is... I mean, we could liquidate one of those. Because this is a lot of iron. I don't think we need quite that much. And then you guys are worth quite a bit. You're $250 a piece, and we have a lot of them, so we're going to get a good amount of money for them. You'll have the opportunity to get even bigger and bigger hauls as you go along here. Oh, all right. So I forgot about the jelly price. So that's what happens. I think they want it only for 5. That's why I kind of liquidated that stuff before. These guys are 150. Again, I played through the game. I played not the whole game, but the early part of the game once before. So I forgot about that. All right. Whetstones, not 20. Alright, how about for 10? Yeah, alright, they'll buy the jelly for 5. Which is fine. It's a customer, it gets it out of my inventory, gives me some cash, not gonna complain. I might be able to afford that helmet, actually, because I know we have the mats for the helmet. Well, they're all going for stuff. Whoa! Okay, I underpriced stuff like crazy here. Those gold signs means I underpriced something. I think that was supposed to be $250. Those white stones. All right, so you're supposed to be 15, is what I'm guessing. These guys I think are 100. And you guys are 100 apiece too. But no, I don't want to sell empowering crystals. We need them for enchanting. I'm not going to be that greedy. And you know what? I'm going to hold on to my iron bars too. Just because I know we need them for mats. So, what you see, guys, is what I got. You buy all that, we're done. You can always have the option of closing the shop early. So, as soon as this last item is bought, I will do... Ah, dang it, that was another $250 item. See, my memory is not perfect. All right, 12 sales. Made a fair bank though. All right, now that we have some cash money, we can go say hello. Thankfully, he uses materials that you have elsewhere, so you don't have to drag it all with you. Let's see here. We need 2 more things of steel. Yeah, see, I'm glad we didn't sell all that, because we need a lot of iron for that, too. And we don't quite have enough fabric, so you know what? We're gonna buy the iron helmet. Beautiful. Onto our head that goes. And now we've got, now we are 40 hit points stronger. Beautiful. Yeah, everything's out of our pack. So, let us dive back into the dungeon now that we are a little bit stronger here. Whoop. Right, let's take care of this guy first so he's not poking around. Thank you. You want some of that too? Alright, well, more steel and more fabric. That's useful. Ooh, okay. Oh, hey, it actually... Yeah, this guy's an extra harder dude. So you gotta stay back. Ooh, very good drops, though. And yes, I am going Legend of Zelda on here. Break all the pots. You never know when there's a goodie in them. And even, like, not every room you have to kill the enemies, but it's worth killing them because who knows what they're going to drop for you. They might give you something really good. Good. Yeah, these pots in particular tend to be very lucrative. I mean, I've heard that the sales of pot-related materials are quite lucrative. So, it makes sense. We're selling pot-related materials. And not a scratch on us. Ooh, okay. This is where I would like the big sword. This is where I wish we had the big sword. Whew. Glad this is the first floor. Oh, hi. Ow. Yeah, these guys are like the kid. Oh, that's the thing. That chest is slowly sinking into the slime, and it's basically you have to kill all the enemies before it actually goes under. Glad we rescued it, because it's got some of those forge rests on it. Which is what we need for a lot of our smithy thingies. Nope. Bad touch. Freaking slime. Well, hey, me having to circle back here due to a dead end is a happy accident, because we can refill our life here at the spring. Yeah, our little pendant's flashing to remind us, that we are starting to get full, but you know what? We're not full yet. We're not anywhere near full, and I'm confident in our ability to survive the next floor down. Maybe not quite the floor beyond that, the third level of the Golem dungeon. Not with our equipment at the moment. Ooh, you were a sprayer. Ugh. Ow. Both of you back. Back, back. Both of you back. Back, back. I will just pick away at you. I will hit you with a broom. Broom beats stone. Excellent. Okay, you... I need to do some special finagling. There we go. Finagling successful. Alright, back to the sword and board. Yeah, see that? Get away. The funny thing is, these guys don't actually hurt you themselves. They immobilize you and leave you open to others, but if there are no others, then they're not really much of a danger. Oh, hi. Do I want to risk going into the next, to that room over there? So, there are 4 different dungeons in the main area here, and each one has its own theme and its own items. This will let us venture forth into the next one for just one room. And that gives us an opportunity to get some higher level stuff earlier than we should, but also confronts us with enemies that are way higher. So you know what? Maybe not so much. Besides, our pack is laden with loot. All right, what can we decurse here to help with the stacking here? These. All right, yeah, you need to be on that side. Then we can decurse you, so we can stack you. We definitely want to take our mystery items because they're usually not like sticks. They tend to be of the higher caliber items. And these steel items can be stacked. Any other stacking opportunities? Because I don't want to abandon these. Alright, we'll mirror you. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to take the schmuck bait. I'm going to nope out of that. What? You're not supposed to appear until later. Okay. Oh, it's so slow. Come on. Yeah, phew. I didn't realize this guy appeared on the second floor. Oh boy. Total annihilation here. And total inventory maximization here. Okay, yeah, we're hitting the cap here for some of these. Is there something else we can trim in good faith? Like these 4 are not worth it. We're not worth it. So yeah. Now, what else might be not worth its thing? Like 4 sticks? I know it's a star item, but 4 sticks really? And 2 of these? Yeah, no. That's a bit better. Alright, you know what? Let's pendant our way home. We've made a good haul. Ooh, 4 pots, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let us... well, we're going to need some cash here before we do any more upgrading. But we've got some fresh victuals to take care of here. So I'm going to move everything and then move move everything. All right, now we have way more enchanting crystals than we need here. We've also got more vines than we need. We can get you. I think we can sell the one water sphere. We're one sword short. I shouldn't have sold those ones before. Oh well. No matter. We can sell the trio of sticks. Yeah, are there any other like minor stacks that we want to sell here? I think that might be a sensible thing to do. Like a 3 for the iron. Yeah, I think we're good. That should give us enough fodder for our sales here. All right, crystals are 100 apiece. We know the price of you. We know the price of you. We know the price of you is way too low. Yeah, that 150, no bueno. That should be 250. All right, people, give me some cash. All right, going for that. You know, part of me wants to sell our broom here. Because we're going to be getting rid of it properly. And since we have somebody looking for a weapon, and it is technically a weapon, I think we can get 500 for this thing. I know that's asking a bit much, but... And yeah. There, have a broom. No, 500 is too much for it. I know you can sell it. I just forget how low you have to go with it. Most weapons sell for quite a bit. Alright, that's the proper price for that. Yeah, we'll... No, still too pricey on that. Fine. 200. All right, one more try at the broom spear. Come on, you know you want it for 200. No, you don't want it for 200. I guess you're only going to take it for 100. This is the kind of trial and error you generally have to do. Which, I mean, it's, again, you're not punished. Yeah, they left without buying something, but it's not like we got charged money. It's not like our shop's reputation suddenly went in the toilet and nobody wants to come anymore. It's fine. And besides, if you have some unsold inventory at the end of the day, well, that's more that you have to sell for next time. Alright, we're making an appreciable amount of cash money here. Oh yeah, water sphere, those are 100 each. Alright, buying up my iron. Alright, that's the last of my offerings, so take it or leave it. Alright, come on old man, buy the spear. Or the vines. You there, buy the spear. Broom spear. Broom spear. They're like, is there anything else? I'd like one of something else. Guys aren't gonna buy the spear. Nope, nobody wants the spear. That's okay. Still, nearly 5,000 gold out of the deal. And now we've got some goodies to obtain. Right, Mr. Smith? Let's get that. Well, no, we wouldn't have been able to afford the have enough anyway because we didn't have enough handles. But to say it's like, no, I sold vines that I shouldn't have. Mistakes have been made. We don't have enough for the bow either. Poopy pants. And we don't have enough. Wow. Game. Well, I guess we're going to have to take our money and go enchanting. We still have our full allotment of potions. No, but we don't need. Enchantment. We can enchant our hat. 2,000 bucks gives it 15 armor. Ka-ching! So now we have a little bit of damage reduction going. Alright folks, well I think this is a good stopping point here. So in another trip or two, we should have the materials to start rocking out some better weapons, some even better armor, and going even deeper and deeper in the dungeon where the monsters are harder and you have to eventually fight a boss, and then onwards to the next dungeon, and the next one, and the next one. So this has been Moonlighter. Let me guys know what you think. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. Also, don't forget, if you want to continue supporting this channel, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Pinstar. Your support is always appreciated. So, until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!